I wanted to send this email to the manager or owner. The shed is beautiful and everything I wanted. The reason for my email is to thank everyone involved, from the ordering process to completion of the new shed. Paul, you were my first point of contact. You were there to answer all of my questions and concerns and guide me through the ordering process for what I wanted, what I didn't want, and what I could change. I called you several times, and you were always available. I appreciate your knowledge and great care. Fuchsia kept me updated along the way via email and phone calls regarding scheduling, what was up next, and confirming appointments. Her customer service was great. The site supervisor called ahead to say he was on his way. He surveyed the backyard and my old shed. Since my old shed would be taken down and disposed of by your crew, he let me know what needed to be done prior to arrival. He also advised me on what was needed to install the new shed. He was very friendly and informative. The day of the install, the supervisor, Felix, called ahead to make sure I was ready. He asked if they could arrive earlier than anticipated. Felix and his crew arrived shortly thereafter and got to work immediately. They unloaded the new shed from the flatbed and put the parts aside while they started the old shed breakdown. They all worked really hard on an extremely hot and humid day to break down the old shed and remove the debris to the flatbed. It seemed like they finished in record time with no scraps left behind. At this point, the two men who arrived in the flatbed left with the old shed pieces. They were friendly and worked hard. Felix and his worker, Jose, now got to work on the new shed install. They worked tirelessly in the extreme weather. I have a huge pine tree that is round at the top like a bush, and part of it was hanging over part of the shed. To do part of the roof, some of the branches needed to be cut. Felix took down what was needed to finish. I went outside to check on their progress a few times and see if they needed anything. They smiled through it all. They were almost done installing the shingles when the sky started to get very dark with an impending storm. Within 20 minutes or so, it started pouring. They continued to work in the pouring rain until the shed was built to completion and cleaned everything up. Felix kept me updated during the day on the job. They were both hard workers, friendly, and knowledgeable. They handled everything with great care. You have a great team at your shop and in the field. You should be very proud of their outstanding service and work ethic. Everyone seems to love working at Rick's Sheds. I am a very happy customer. Thank you, Simone S., Drexel Hill, PA.